James and the Express. In the shed at night, Gordon and Henry would talk about nothing but bootlaces. James would talk about engines who got shut up in tunnels or stuck on a hill, but they wouldn't listen, and they went on talking and laughing.
"You talk too much, little James," said Gordon. "A fine strong engine like me has something to talk about. I'm the only one who can pull the Express. When I'm not there, they need two engines. Think of that. I've pulled express trains for years, and I have never once lost my way. I seem to know the right line by instinct,"
said Gordon proudly. Every wise engine knows, of course, that the signaler works the points to make engines run on the right line. But Gordon was so proud that he had forgotten.
"Wake up, James,"
he said next morning.
"It's nearly time for the Express. What are you doing? Odd jobs? Ah, well, we all have to begin somewhere, don't we? Run along now and get my coaches. Don't be late."
James went to get Gordon's coaches. They were all shining with lovely new paint. He was careful not to bump them, and they followed him smoothly into the station, singing happily, "We're going away! We're going away!" "I wish I was going with you," said James. "I should love to pull the Express and go flying along the line." He left them in the station and went back to the yard, just as Gordon came into the station. The Fat Controller was on the Express with a few important people. As soon as they heard the guard's whistle, Gordon started.
"Look at me now! Look at me now!"
he puffed, and the coaches glided after him out of the station.
"Goodbye, little James."
James watched the train disappear and then went back to work. Later on, he was shunting some trucks for his next freight train when he heard a certain whistle. There was Gordon, trying to sidle into the station without being noticed.
"Hello, Gordon. Is it tomorrow?"
asked James. Gordon didn't answer. He just let off steam feebly.
"Did you lose your way, Gordon?" "No, it was lost for me," Gordon panted. "I switched off the main line onto the loop. I had to go all around and back again."
"You all right?" asked James.
I can barely move. I've taken on bad water."
"Uh-oh," said James. The Fat Controller stood onto a trolley and addressed the passengers as they angrily filed out of the coaches.
"Don't worry, everybody," he said. "I will get you another engine."
He walked over to James.
"Gordon can't pull the train anymore. Will you do it, James?"
"Yes, sir. I'll try." So James was coupled up, and everyone got in.
"Do your best, James,"
said the Fat Controller kindly. Just then, the whistle blew when he had to go. Come along, puffed James. "You're pulling us well, you're pulling us well," sang the coaches. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," puffed James. Stations and bridges flashed by. The passengers leaned out of the windows and cheered. They soon reached Figgerstown Station at the other end of the line. Everyone said thank you.
"Well done,"
said the Fat Controller.
"Would you like to pull the Express sometimes?"
"Yes, please," said James happily. That afternoon, James arrived back at Knapford. Gordon had had his boiler cleaned out and was pushing trucks in the yard.
"I'd like some quiet work for a change,"
he said.
"I may not be built for it, but it's nice. I'm teaching these trucks some manners. You did well with the coaches, I hear." "Good. We'll show 'em."
He gave his trucks a bump, making them cry. James and Gordon are now good friends. James sometimes takes the Express to give Gordon a rest. Gordon never talks about bootlaces, and they are both quite agreed on the subject of trucks.